Beware of who you share your problems with. Not everyone has a solution. Some people will make matters worse for their own selfish purpose.
It feels so good to be back home after 3 years abroad. I really miss home and miss my room.
I knew you were going to be excited when you get back. That is why I had to make sure I fix things in order before you come. Welcome back home, my dear. Freshen up and come for dinner.
Okay, Mom. But I think I want to wait for Dad, so that we can all have dinner as a family. I have really missed that.
I don't think you should wait up for him. He will be late. You can meet him in the morning.
Okay, no problem.
Rob, look at the time. You are coming back from work. Don't you even have the decency of coming home early as a married man?
Dorcas, please, I am not in the mood for a quarrel. I am tired and I just need to rest.
Of course you will be tired after messing around with your side women. I am sure you think I don't know what is always keeping you out late.
What are you saying? You must be out of your mind.
It is you that is out of your mind. I don't blame you. I blame myself for investing in you. Because if I didn't give you the money to start up that business in the first place, you won't have had any excuse to be coming home late or money to keep girlfriends.
Your insults are becoming too much for me to bear. I will pay you back the money you gave to me to start up my business, so that you can stop talking about it all the time.
You must be out of your mind. What about all the interests that the money has yielded you? In fact, I want half of the business. After all, if not for my money, that business wouldn't have existed.
Dorcas, I won't banter words with you again this night. I am tired and I need to rest.
Of course, that's what you know how to do best. Keep running away from the truth.
So my parents are still quarreling like this. I thought by now they might have settled their differences. I came home to have some good time, but it looks like I will have to spend this holiday with parents who do not agree with each other. How long will they continue like this? Is this how married people fight all the time? This is really not encouraging at all. I don't think I will get married because I can't live like this.
Rob, you sounded quite troubled over the phone. What is the matter this time?
I am fed up with my wife's troubles. She is driving me crazy. I do not have a single second of peace whenever I am in that house. In fact, she keeps nagging and making mountains out of mere hills. I no longer find happiness in my own home. She keeps reminding me that she helped me set up my businesses. She uses it to belittle and insult me. She makes me feel like I am less of a man. I am just fed up. For the past 15 years I have been trying my best to make things work, but it's obvious that I could no longer continue to force things. I even had to leave the house last night, because I couldn't take it anymore.
Rob, calm down. I will speak to her. You guys need to take things easy. So where are you putting up right now?
I am in my friend's apartment. He has been away with his family for years and the apartment is vacant. I will be there for a while. The doctor said my blood pressure is high and staying in that house with my wife will make matters worse. I am complaining to you because it was through you that I met and married my wife. And I don't want you to feel bad for any action I will take. I am really getting fed up.
It's okay. Just calm down. I will speak to her. I really don't know what has come over her. I didn't know she will still behave like this after talking to her the last times.
Thank God you came, because I can no longer take these anymore.
Calm down and tell me what the problem is this time.
You won't believe it. Rob paid me back the money I gave him to start up business. He paid me back and left the house.
Well, I thought you have been complaining about it and I think you should be happy to have your money back now, aren't you?
In fact, I am done with this marriage. I am filing for a divorce. He thinks he can use my money to get rich and now try to sideline me and bring in his girlfriend. I know what he is trying to do. It's not enough that he is cheating on me with that lady. Now he wants to go away with our money.
Did he say he is leaving you?
He didn't say it out, but it's very obvious because he has already left the house and I am sure he is with the other woman now.
What about you, daughter? If you are consider a divorce, what will happen to you, child?
Sarah is an adult now. She is no longer a kid. Besides, she studies abroad and I am sure she will reside there after her studies. We can co-parent her. I won't let him go away with all the money and properties we have suffered together to make. I will file for a divorce and demand ownership of some of the properties that I deserve.
It's obvious that you have made your decisions. I don't think anything can make you change your mind.
Yes, my mind is made up. All I need right now is a good lawyer. I need you to help me get a good lawyer.
Okay, if you say so.
I need to get to the root of these. I can't afford to see my parents separated. Since everyone has tried to settle them but failed, I have to try myself. At least I need to understand what is going on. I will go to them and talk to them. Mom, can I have a word with you, please?
Of course, you can. What is it?
It's about you and Dad. I don't like what I see. I know that this has been going on for a long time now. In fact, as long as I can remember. But I thought you guys would stop it. But obviously the two of you are getting worse. And now I even hear that you guys are getting a divorce. You both did not even consider me before doing this.
My dear, you may not understand, I have been trying not to do this for so long. But I can no longer bear it. Your father has been cheating on me with a younger woman. He goes on vacations with her and even sleeps out with her. He comes back home late almost every day, and it is because of her. I gave your father money to set up a business, and now that the business is flourishing, he decided to be frolicking with another woman.
Mom, how sure are you about this? Did you catch him cheating?
I don't have to follow him around to catch him. I have my sources. I have seen pictures of him and the other woman on several occasions together. They even traveled together. I saw the pictures with my own eyes.
I am quite surprised because I don't see Dad to be that kind of man that cheats. Maybe I should ask him.
Of course you can ask him, but don't expect him to admit it anyways. He will still lie to you. I pray you never marry a man like your father.
Dad, for how long are you going to stay here? Don't you think leaving home was a wrong move to make? You didn't even speak to me before taking such rash decision.
My dear, I am sorry I had to take that decision, because your mom's constant nagging was beginning to affect my health. My blood pressure has increased so much, and my doctor warned me to stay away from anything that will make it worse than it is now. Else I might have a stroke.
Dad, all these things have been going on and you didn't bother to tell me.
That's because I didn't want to bother you. I wanted you to concentrate with your studies. Don't bother about us. We are adults.
How can I not bother when you and Mom are going to get divorced?
Well, I didn't choose that part. She did.
She said you have been cheating on her with a certain woman.
Your mom's just using that as an excuse. I didn't want to tell you this all these while. But now I think you have come of age to know the truth. 9 years after your mom and I got married and had you, you were barely 8 years old then. Your mom attended a reunion party where she met her ex-boyfriend. And after she came back home, her behavior towards me changed because she reunited with her ex, who had become very much richer and doing far better than me. And according to what I heard, they were supposed to get married, but I came into the picture, and since the guy was leaving the country for his studies, then they couldn't continue the relationship. After meeting him again after so long, your mom's behavior towards me changed. She started looking down on me and criticized every move I made. Ever since that day, your mom was irritated by everything I do. She accuses my every move. It's obvious she is still in love with him. She feels he is doing better than me. The guy wanted her back, not minding that she was married. They even planned on eloping together, but your mom could not because of you.
But Dad, how did you know all these? Are you sure you are not just assuming?
No, dear, I am not assuming things. Your auntie told me all these things. Because she knows the guy.
But why did she tell you all these?
Your aunt and I have been friends years even before I met your mom. In fact, it was through her that I met and married your mom. After your mom and I got married, I lost my job and your mom offered to help. She gave me some money that she saved up to start my business. And just a year into the business, I had some setbacks that almost ruined everything. I went to your aunt for help. She referred me to a friend of hers that stays abroad, and that friend helped me bounce back. I didn't tell you mom all these, because I didn't want her to be disappointed. Because your aunt already told me that your mom was beginning to have cold feet in the marriage.
Oh wow, now I see. Then who is the woman that Mom said you are always with? She even have photos of you both. Here Dad, look at these pictures, she sent them to me this morning.
Are you kidding me? That is a picture of Judith and I. Judith is the lady your aunt introduced me to. She is the person that helped my business bounce back, and since then we have been working like partners. Of course your mom doesn't know her because she does not care about how the business is doing or who I am working with. She only cares about nagging me every single day. That woman is not my girlfriend. These pictures are on the day she came into the country for a business, and I went to the airport to pick her up, after which I took her to a hotel where she would stay because she is not very familiar with the town. Your auntie knows this woman very well.
That means this has been a misunderstanding all these while. I need to speak to Mom. Mom, did you ever want to leave Dad and elope with your ex?
What sort of silly question is that? What are you talking about? Which ex?
That's what Dad said. And you are nagging him because you feel frustrated that your ex is doing better than him.
What? I knew it. I knew he was going to lie to you. He is just trying to make up those stories to cover his guilt. He is so shameless to tell you such things about me.
No, Mom. Dad didn't make up these stories. He was told. He feels hurt and frustrated too. Auntie Karen told him all those things.
What? Karen says what? That is not possible.
And at this point I am guessing that it was Auntie Karen that also told you Dad was cheating with that woman.
Yes, and she even sent me pictures.
She lied to you. That woman is Auntie Karen's friend and Dad's business partner. In fact, it was Aunt Karen that introduced her to Dad.
Are you for real? That's not possible. Why would my sister lie to me? Why will she want to spoil my marriage? I really do not understand any of these. Karen is my sister and I know she loves me. I think there must be some misunderstanding somewhere.
Mom, I don't think there is any misunderstanding anywhere. Aunt Karen has been intentionally instigating this fight between you and Dad. But what I don't understand is why, and I think you should ask her.
Karen? Why did she tell all those lies about me and an ex? I need to speak to her right away.
You don't need to call her. I am sure by now she is on her way here. I already invited her over.
Okay. Someone is at the door.
I am sure it is Aunt Karen. I guess I will go into my room now, and let the two of you talk sister to sister.
Okay, dear.
Where is Sarah? She asked me to come over. I guess she misses me.
It's me that want to see you.
Oh really? What is the matter again? Have you starters processing the divorce?
That is exactly why I want to see you.
Do you need my help? What do you want me to do for you?
No, I don't need your help. I just want to ask you a question.
Okay, I am all ears.
Why, Karen? Why did you have to tell my husband all those lies about me? What did I do wrong?
What are you talking about?
You told him I still love my ex and want to elope with him. You also lied to me about the other woman in my husband's life. Meanwhile, the woman is just his business partner, and she is your friend. You sent me those pictures to make me believe your lies. How could you? Why did you have to do that? I am disappointed in you. Why did you try to break my marriage? You are my own sister, my flesh and blood.
Oh, please spare me that sermon. You stand here talking as if you have no blames. This was all your fault. You made me do this.
What are you talking about? If you are going to destroy my home, why then did you introduce me to him in the first place?
I didn't introduce him to you for you to snatch him. I just introduced him to you as a sister should. But you went ahead and snatched him from me.
What do you mean? You and Rob were just friends. You told me so yourself and he did too. You guys had nothing going on. So how did O snatch him from you?
Yes, we had nothing going on at first. But I was in love with H and I am sure with time he would have realized it and do the needful. I am sure he would have felt the same ways with time. But you just came into the picture and spoiled everything. You are the reason why I am still single till now.
You were the first person I told when Rob asked me out. Why didn't you tell me you had feelings for him then? Maybe I won't have accepted him. But you made me believe that he was just your friend and you didn't care. You even supported me. How could you be this evil, and how is it my fault that you are still unmarried? You keep chasing men away with your feminist behavior.
If this is why you called me here, then there is no point.
Of course there is no point, because I never want to see you anywhere around me or any member of my family. I should have known that the enemy was within. You are my stepsister, but I considered you my very own sister and confided in you all the time. I didn't know you were using my problems against me. Thank God I found out before it becomes too late. Leave my house and never ever step your feet in this house ever again. You are evil. God will judge you.
I really could not believe that your stepsister could be that evil. We have been friends from our university days, and I never saw this evil side of her. Who would have thought?
I am shocked myself. She used to be my confidant. I don't know she was also the cause of my problems. Thank God we found out. Good radiance to bad rubbish. I can't believe I almost divorced you because of her. I am so sorry, dear. I should have asked you immediately instead of using it against you.
I am sorry too. If I had spoken to you about it all those years, it won't have lingered till now. It's my fault too. I didn't speak up as a man. Instead, I believed her lies.
This is our fault because if we had a good communication as a couple, we won't have fallen for her lies. If you notice anything you don't like about me, just tell me and I will explain myself. We must never bring in a third party again.
And you too. If I behave in a way you don't understand, always ask questions for clarity and verifications. I was coming back home that late because I was scared of coming to face you at home.
Now I understand better. It will never happen again. Communication is key in any relationship. Instead of confiding in a third party who might end up using it against you, it is better to sit down as a couple and talk things over. Also, always commit your marriage and relationship into the hands of God. He is the only sure confidant we can have. Sometimes when you tell your problems to another person, they end up using it to mock you or even gossip. Some people fuel it and make it worse. Please put more effort in building communication in your relationships because most times things are misunderstood and you can only get them straight when you talk and get clarity. And above all, make sure you pray over every situation and build your marriage on the rock Jesus. Thank you for watching. Please share this video to your family and loved ones. It could be of help to someone. Also support the channel by hitting on the subscribe button below. Like our video, leave your comment or contribution so that others can also learn from it. And kindly turn on your post notifications to the channel for more interesting and life-changing videos. God bless you. Bye.